All right, we're back with episode 13 and some big news. We are first in the AL West. We started off rough. We started off, I want to say, way under 500. Let's take a look. Um, we started against the White Sox. Let's see if I can change. I wish I could see. Oh, yeah, April we went 11-15. And then May we kind of turned it around with 15 and 12, and then 17 and 10, and then 9 and 2 in July. So we are in June and July, we are 26 and 12. And that puts us in first place in the AL West in front of the Mariners and the Angels. Um, we've had some big years from some guys. Let's look at it. We have Drew Jones stepping up big time. He got hurt a little bit. Let's see. He Where's his injuries? He was out for 4 weeks, but he has stepped up. He made the All-Star team, first time All-Star for Drew Jones, 23 years old. 119 WRC plus, 10 home runs, 19 stolen bases, and some pretty good outfield defense and center. And just overall on pace for a 5 WAR season. So love to see that. Reminder that we got him in a trade with the Diamondbacks for Will Warren and Cole Stokes. And Cole Stokes is, for some reason, in their rookie ball, but he's pretty close to hitting the majors. So looks like a win-win. But really happy we with Drew Jones. Brian Ramos is having a good year. He did get hurt for 4 months. He's almost back, but he's still on pace for 32 home runs, 3 WAR. That's great to see. Some stolen bases too with this steal. Patrick Bailey has been good. We don't really mind the hitting. If he can do 78 WRC plus for 5 years or 3 years, whatever, I will take that. His framing has been superb with the good Sarah, CERA, whatever you want to call it. And Dylan Cruz has had a bounce back year on pace for 3 WAR. BABIP's a little up, but I feel like he can do that. I feel like he can have a good BABIP, maybe 320, and that'd be like a 120 WRC plus. We'll take it. Decent base runner, overall good. He's been splitting time with Piora too. Where's Piora at? Da, da, Major leagues only. Oh, I blind. Let's take a look. He's on the injured list because he's also out for a while. 3 months, and but he's still on pace for 4 WAR. He's had a great year, 156 WRC plus. What we wanted from him. What's funny is I was looking at Keith Law's top 100 prospects going into 2024 in real life, and let's see if I can find it real quick. I noticed we had a a number um, a number of actual IRL top 100 prospects. Let's see if we can find it. But I know Everson Peoria was on the list. Um, number 4 was Jordan Lawler. We have Jordan Lawler on the team. Let's see. Let's go to secondary roster. We have Jordan Lawler, who's not getting much playing time. Right here, 28 plate appearances, but he's number 4 in real life. Dylan Cruz is number 7. Uh, who else? Da, da, da. We have some more guys for sure on the list because I know Peoria was there. Dylan Lesko? No, we have Ryan Lesko. Drew Jones, number 41, have him. Uh, let's see. We probably have some more. I just can't think of any right now. Yeah, Peoria, number 63, and Edgar Kiro. I think we have. Is that the Kiro we have in AAA? I have him DHing. Let's see. I guess is he hurt? He might be hurt. Yeah, Edgar Kiro. So he is number 67 in real life. He's hurt in the game. We have him DHing down in AAA, and he's hitting well. We see him coming up soon for sure. Uh, who else? A lot of guys that have been available. Bryce Eldridge, we have him, 85. He's been really poor with us, but hopefully he comes along, get some TCR eventually. Nolan Chanel, number 91, and Roderick Arias. We also have who we got from the Yankees. Yep, right here. He's in AAA, not hitting well at all. So yeah, that's pretty fun. What was that? Six top 100 prospects in real life. Of course, it's 2027, so some of them haven't panned out. Others have already. I saw Carson Williams on there, and he had a big dip in production. I noticed. Yeah, he was a free agent signing by independent league. Low work ethic, just bad personality. Not as good at shortstop as you want him to be. But let's get back into looking at our team. Malia Huno's having a good year in AAA. Um, Jared Dickey has a 132 WRC plus. Love to see it. He's on pace for 16 home runs. Just hitting against righties usually. Let's see how he's doing against lefties. 19 plate appearances against lefties. He's actually been okay. 116 WRC plus, but we have other guys that are getting time. Anthony Volpe, 103 WRC plus, but great base running. Hasn't been the best at third, but we'll take it. 1.5 WAR. Nunez has been a demon at short and a demon on the bases. We don't really care if he hits. Um, Learned that the hard way. We need our defense. K. Doty has taken a little step forward compared to last year. Still have some faith in him. Good defensively. He's playing first a lot, and you know he's been a good base runner too. So I know that was an issue for him in the past. So that's good for him. Max Muncy started off really slow, and I mean really slow. April 52, and then May he shot up to 172, and then kind of dipped a little more. But he's kind of balanced out at 102 WRC plus. I should probably change his picture, but whatever. Chase Davis, who we got for with Tampa for Grant McCray. Grant McCray has been good. Of course, he's been good, but his outfield isn't great. So, kind of happy we moved away from him. But Chase Davis has been good. He has a 139 WRC plus. Colton Cowser came up for a little bit and led off, and he's been great. He's back down to AAA ranking. Looking to bring him up. We don't have much room. Vara has been good in the bench role. It's nice he's not mad, even though he wants to be in the starting lineup. I think winning really helps. Paul McGanny has been up and down for us. 83 WRC plus, not great. And that's our hitting. Let's look at the pitching. Let's see, all players in the org, Major League. Jack Perkins, 1.8 WAR, 3.8 FIP. Still going strong, pretty much identical as last year. Peripheral wise, 305 ERA, so that's good. Taylor Rogers has been an amazing signing for us. 1.7 WAR. Tarnick, he does have a 4 FIP with 4.4 ERA, so he's been better than his run prevention. JT Ginn has come up and he's been a godsend. He has a 2.29 FIP with a 2.5 ERA, and his strikeout rate is 34% almost, and only a 4% walk rate. That is phenomenal with a high ground ball percentage. That's great. He's looking, he's okay with the bullpen now. You know, he's shown he can maybe be a stopper for us, so we might end up putting him in that role. Rojas is out for a couple. He was out for 4 weeks. He's only got 1 week left. 4.67 FIP, not the greatest. Strikeout rate really dipped. You know, it's really dipped from the last couple of years. His movement has really gone down, so he may be regressing a little too much for me. 3.64 from Holloway, good. Baumeister got hurt. Um, 4.87 FIP, not great. But we have Matt Rowe. as our stopper slash closer, and he has 14 saves. His ERA is a little up, but I mean a little down compared to his FIP. But he's been good. Just a couple bad outings, and he that kind of boosts everything. Keaton Wynn has been a valuable long relief guy. Moran's been okay. He struggled a little bit, 396 FIP. And I brought up Duke Ekstrom, who is I'm really excited for, and he's been great in 2 starts. Love to see it. Bryce Elder's been okay, long relief. Mason Montgomery has actually been good for us. Brought him up, claimed him off waivers from Tampa Bay. Just kind of a good mop up guy. Brought up David Leal from AAA, and he's been okay. He's made 3 starts with us, went 5 innings, 3 runs, 6 innings, 0 runs, 1 inning, or 4 innings, 1 run. So doing his job. Um, and I sent down Yuri Perez to AAA, get him some run in the bullpen, and then maybe we'll bring him up if someone gets hurt. But he struggled with us pitching. 5.16 FIP, just didn't have room for him. It is what it is. And then of course Max Meyer out for 3 more months. He'll probably be back maybe September, October. So hopefully he is, because we'll definitely put him in the bullpen if he is if we make the playoffs. So that's where we're at. Uh, really excited to get going. In the second half, we also had the first year player draft. I'll show you who we took. Um, we went. There was this guy in the first round. We picked fourth, and I saw this guy at catcher, and I said, "There's no way we can pass him up." We haven't signed him yet, but he has potential to be a 75 catcher rating, and OSA doesn't like him as much, but 70 to 75, that's perfectly fine. And his eye looks really good. He almost looks MLB ready. So we're probably going to send him to Double A or Triple A and just get him some run. Um, that is, I really feel good about this pick, fourth overall. There were some other guys available, but you know what? We just said we're just taking the best catcher. BJ Becker, took him in the second round. College pitcher, can also hit. Look at this. 50 contact, 55 power, little develop, probably like single A. Probably send him to single A just to get some run in, get him like 50 pitch count, and then have him DH as well. So that's exciting. Work ethic's high, stamina is good enough to start. Control this needs to get up a little bit. Reminds me of Rowe for sure. So we're okay with that. Like that pick. Slade Caldwell, leader, work ethic, intelligence, financial ambition, just not as loyal. But he was our third round pick. These guys are kind of all under slot, or the first round. They're all at slot, I guess. But great base runner. Love the eye. Love the void K contact. Just overall, it's going to be a good big leaguer, I think. Jonathan Berger, durable starter out of college. He gets his control up to 45. We'll be happy. Work ethics high, 95, 97, ground ball pitcher over the top. These guys I've noticed over the top sometimes get a boost in miles per hour. So that'd be great. Uh, in the prospect league, he dominated. Or he didn't dominate, but he had a good FIP. Run prevention wasn't there, but we like what we see. Um, Josh Webb, another catcher who we liked. Good hitting profile. If he can get his catch, his ratings up to 50, he looks like a guy. He is in high school, so he'll be a long ways away. Um, Mayernick, high school third baseman slash first base corner outfielder. Great hit profile. Love to see this if he can develop it all. He actually was in college, and he was a JUCO, um, and hit really well. Poor competition, but whatever. You're on the team. Set to sign you. Matt Champion, who was actually in the 2024 first year player draft, was drafted 13th round, is now pretty developed. He's hurt for 7 to 8 months. Injury proneness is normal, but he is a two-way guy, and he is just waiting on the DL, I guess. He just got hurt last month. But we like what we see. If he can develop it all, that's great. Start him in Double A when he gets back. Um, Not going to be the best player, but if he can get some TCR, sure. This was a guy. So I went into the draft looking purely at best catcher ability, shortstop slash infield range and outfield range, just to put some guys on the short list. And this guy popped up 70 infield range. If he can get his low work ethic, but if he can get his bat tool, some random, generated uh, development, that's phenomenal. I love my development team. See what they can do. This guy, another catcher we took, high schooler, so just kind of stocking up on decent defensive catchers with good hit profiles, because I know how valuable they are. Joe Kendrick, high schooler, good eye, fly ball hitter, leader. Everything about him is 10th round, perfect, kind of a steal in my opinion. Art Chartrand, another infield range guy, might be better than our other shortstop pick, but good base runner, was in college, didn't hit that well. But yeah, we're on the team. Let's see. Schaefer, 21-year-old college bat, decent hit profile, kind of like Blake. I think Blake, our AAA first baseman. Archuleta, outfield, it's not a DH guy, but high schooler, decent hit profile. Maybe he'll get some boost. Mike Strickland, high school pitcher, don't really care. If he can develop, he can develop. I like the stamina. Don't really like the movement. Laura, Alexis Laura, he'll be a bullpen guy, but we'll see if his movement and control actually get really up there because I've noticed those are kind of valuable. 88 to 90 miles per hour, but maybe he gets a boost. Is he over the top? No, he's three quarter. Erickson, center field, college bat, just added him for whatever reason. Hit well in the prospect league, 435. Um, looks good. He's already developed really. Andy, just kind of a bat profile, eye discipline, high schooler, low work ethic, but whatever. And then just kind of a throw, fragile high school pitcher. These guys were just kind of went with my scout here, and then college level outfielder. So that's where we're looking. Our 2026 first round pick, Noble Meyer, has been not that great, but the starts have been okay. He just had that one really bad outing. Everything else has been pretty good. Um, So we have faith in him. Jim Garrett is now in the White Sox org. Traded him for Brian Ramos. Let's see. Alicia is in high A, and he is performing well. Already developed pretty well there. Jake Brown, he got a little boost, but now he's out for a week. He's pitching well in high A. Uh, Kevin McBride in high A, doing okay. Let's see. And Will Gasparino not doing that well. See how he pans out. Brevius. We're gonna send him up to IA. We need him starting. 80 pitch count. There we go. Congratulations. And then Robinson is in Double A as well. He looks like a decent starter. Low work ethic, but we took the chance. Bastian, outfielder. We also need to call him up to Low A. And there we go. Bastian and Low A. And what kind of determines if someone needs to be in low A or rookie ball is this right here. If they have stuff already kind of maxed out in their potential, that means they're ready to get out of rookie ball. And he's 22, so he should be out of rookie ball anyway. Um, now, someone like Bryce Eldridge, our supplemental first round pick, he is developed, but it's not looking great. His power's still not there. He's in high A. He's not hitting well. He was in double A, but then sent him back down. But he wasn't pitching well either. Look at this. So not really optimistic about him. Of course, Matt Rowe is up with the team. Baumeister is up with the team. And Chanel is up with the team, who's not hitting well at all. We were looking at trades for him because he's making 5 mil for the next whatever. That's nothing, but still, it's something if you're not performing. Yeah, here, this is what I was looking at. Austin Kendrick is on the block with 40 home runs like 4 years ago. Uh, and then Tanner Witt, just some guys that are available for him. But I wanna keep him for a little longer. Brady House, we just don't need him. I was looking at McClanahan; they would only eat like 10% of his big deal, so I wasn't gonna do that. But we'll be on the lookout, see how he progresses. And yeah, that's pretty much the midseason report. Let's look at the other teams. Braves are winning the NL East. Nationals right behind them. Reds, Brewers, Cubs are making a run. Padres, so weekend out west. Dodgers are in second. Orioles, AL East. How are they doing? They have vertigo now. They signed him to a deal, 3 mil. Rutschman, is he on a long-term deal yet? He is. Good for him. Good for him. Good for the Orioles. New ownership in real life. You love to see it. Peyton Stovall came up as the seventh overall pick in 2024. He's done not that great. Jordan Westbrook is now starting at third. Did Hunter Henderson get hurt? Colby Mayo is up. No, Gunner's right here. He's playing second. Sorry, but is he on the contract? He's on a long term. Not that long though. Let's see. Jeremy Pena is their shortstop now. Grisham's on their team, and then they actually look like their starting rotation is doing well. Starters ERA second. Yeah, so that's cool. Um, they still have Tyler Stevenson. He's just kind of a bench guy making. He accepted the qualifying offer, and Jackson Holiday is up. His personality is really rough. He might be a clubhouse problem. Can I look at their chemistry? No. Okay, we can look at our chemistry real quick. Ecstatic. You love to see it. No disruptive players. No more Zach Galloff. No more issues for us. We have leaders. We have captains. Volpe is just without a doubt the team leader, and we locked him up. So really pleased with that. Even if he's like a 2, 3 win player, we can deal with that. Um, and I just love that Dylan Cruz kind of turned it around and said, you know what, I am a top prospect, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. But yeah, everyone's happy. Coaches are happy, ecstatic. Overall, just joy. We are 16th out of 30 in player development, farm system rankings. Meyer, Contreras. Contreras may be close to ready to hit A ball, maybe next year. Uh, Maestas, Ekstrom's in the show. Beta is in rookie ball. DSL, all these guys. A lot of top 200, which I will take. All right, so let's negotiate real quick. 3.2 for our fourth overall pick. Uh, so we are staying way under budget, which I always give us kind of like a $10 million budget. So we are looking good. A couple more guys here that we need to meet demand, and we are set. Quick look at the financial situation. At 34 mil in available money, not much for extensions, and our fans are ecstatic. So we are looking good. Hopefully, we make the playoffs this year, and yeah, maybe build a new stadium in Oakland because I don't want to move them. But also, I wanted to think about if we should expand this next offseason because the talent pool is just so high. It's like I feel like there's a bunch of players with good enough ratings to be in the show, but we see way too many waiver wire guys. Like if I look at the waivers right now, you probably see like a bunch of decent players. Yeah, like this guy has he's a two-way player. Like, you know what, randomly, I might claim him because look at this. 60 power, he can play some corner outfield, maybe first base, 6'7". He's got to be like a 65 overall first baseman. So we're gonna claim him. I mean, jeez, sure. Avoid K's isn't there, but he could hit. And he's a good reliever. Could even start. I don't know what they're doing. He's even pitching well for them, for KC. Not the Dodgers. Did I say Dodgers? Yeah, and then this guy, just eye potential. He's hit so well with the Pirates. Why is he getting DFA'd? Oh man, that just doesn't make sense. Hagen, Danner, good, decent reliever. Just like way too many people getting kind of thrown to the curb, which I will never understand. Like all these guys have plus stuff. Look at this. I don't understand it, but that makes me think we should expand two teams and kind of get the talent spread out a little more. Um, and we'll probably do that at the end of the year. So yeah, we are looking good. We are in first place by 2 games in the NL West, and we'll probably be back when the trade deadline happens. Maybe we'll make some moves. So, all right. All right, we're back at the trade deadline. We're still in first place. We're 59 and 44 in on July 30th. And I was looking at the trade block, some interesting stuff here, like Edwin Diaz, who has a team option, um, who has underperformed this year, but he wants a little too much. He wants one of our five they want one of our five main pieces, and I don't feel comfortable doing that for Diaz. But we were looking at Jalen Beeks, and they don't want much. Let's see. They want us to give up a reliever um, who really hasn't developed all that much. We got him in a trade with the Yankees. Oh no, not Saladin. Sorry. Saladin was the other guy. I was deciding between Saladin and Selvage. Yeah, two S's. But we got him in a trade in 2025 with the Yankees. He was part of the Marcos Cabrera deal, Lasco, Warren, and we gave up Sears, who has retired, Roger Rang, who's pitching in New York, and Suzuki, who is now in Miami. So we're gonna move him. You know, he could be something, but he's 24. He's probably already developed into what he's gonna be. And we're going to get Jalen Beeks from the New York Mets, who are, I want to say they're out of it. They're still in it. They want to trade Jalen Beeks. Okay, we're going to do this trade. And that means we have to send somebody down. We have Rojas on a rehab assignment in AAA. I have Gagan on a rehab assignment in AAA. Trying to see. I was thinking, should I just put Baumeister on the DL, the 60-day DL, because he's been out since late June. That's already 30 days, so I think it'd only be another 30 days. But we can take a quick look at the 40-man Kiros. Kiro is on the IL. Nobody else I really want to DFA or anything. But what I was going to look at was Chanel and see if we can move him. Uh, Maybe for a prospect if we eat some money. Let's see. Unlikely, but okay. Yeah, he looks decent. He's on the 40 man though, which kind of ruins the trade for me. Jared Jones, not on the 40 man. JD Thompson, not on the 40 man. Interesting trade right here. I'm gonna try to have them eat most of it. So let's see. Let's see if we could do this. They don't want to do that. Understandable. Understandable. Beltre. He's had a career year in AAA, not high A, sorry. And I don't really feel comfortable doing that. But to be fair, it might be time to move on. Arevalo looks like a great player. Great player, I mean good player. Like Burke, Honeycutt, having Honeycutt play center in Double A. See if he can make it out there. I wish I could get. No. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of close. So if I could trade, get Bravo. Love that. Um, he's angry. If we could do this so we don't have to pay any money. No. Nothing really interests me. I like Garnett, but he's already 24. Don't think. I don't think he's much different from JD Thompson, who's 23. I feel comfortable. Saladin. He looks like a future closer, maybe. All right, so we'll do this trade. Um, Chanel's coming off the books for the future. I'm sure that'll help with our extension budget, but he just hasn't been good for us. Um, just don't see him in our plans, so we're gonna do this trade. Chanel is gone. Him and Gallop, original 10-year deals, have been shipped, and we will move Jalen Beeks to the bullpen. We have a stacked bullpen. Don't really mind it. We have a bunch of position players who need their reps. But I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Let's take a look at the waiver wire. We claimed that one guy who was a two-way player from the Royals, but he was claimed by somebody else, understandably so. Gabriel Rodriguez, he looks good. Home runs bother me, so we're not going to even touch it. Zach Jackson, I mean, he was from us. No. Delone, no. Tristan McKenzie, starter. Thinking 1 mil. Fragile. He wants to be in the rotation, so we're gonna avoid that. Contra, I think we're good. Joey Ortiz, who just got traded to the Brewers in real life for Corbin Burns, ended up not being that great. It looks like he just didn't get that much time. He only had 500 plate appearances, 90 WRC plus, so reasonable. All right, so that'll be it for the trade deadline. We can play a game and then get to the little mini thing they have for the trade deadline, and you can watch me see how I play each game out. Drew Jones has struggled a little bit, but let's see. Like having Chase Davis in there, but we need Paul McGanny to get it going. Noble Myers pitching 5.06 ERA. We're at home against the Red Sox. How do we score? Solo home run by Drew Jones. So struggling no more. Home run for Jones. Ground out by Ramos. Scores Bailey. Noble has a no hitter. Noble. All right, we got to get somebody up, but we might let him go deeper. Let's see. Come on, strike him out. Strike him out. Yep. All right, we're gonna have him go to the eighth too. All right, come on. Don't let me down, Noble. And single. So We're gonna bring in Beaks. Great job, Noble. All right, now he's in trouble. We're gonna get Row up, kind of our stopper. Get him ready. Beaks to Nathan Hickey. Swung on lazy fly ball, deep center, high fly ball. And that will tie the game. So, not looking good. Beaks blows the save in his first appearance, and we're gonna let him go one more batter. So I'm gonna miss, and then we'll bring in a Row with Sierra up, and he gets the job done, and we'll let him go another inning. Ramos up, runners at second and third, one out, and they walk him. Don't think that's a great idea with Muncy coming up. 62 RBIs, don't really care, but 761 OPS. I like to take pitches until they throw a strike sometimes. And line drive gets pulled down. And now we're going to bring in a righty for Dickey. We'll go with Hines. We trust him. Put some trust into him. See what he can do. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Ducks on the pond, and strikes out. So, and did he? Rowe got hurt, and he's out for 1 to 2 weeks. Fantastic, fantastic. Bringing Taylor Rogers gets the job done. We'll get another lefty up, Moran. Bottom of the lineup coming up, and walked it off. Volpe hit a solo home run to walk off the Boston Red Sox, but Rowe is hurt, and that means we're gonna bring Rojas back up, and he is gonna sit in the bullpen for now with Leo pitching well. Our bullpen's pretty much been good. Look at this. We're second in runs scored. We're 14th in average. We're 11th in on base, 8th in OPS, but we're first in batter war. So we're sixth in home runs. So we're getting a little lucky. Some what do you call it? We're hitting with runners in scoring position. We're stealing a bunch of bases first. We're just getting around the bases, making it easier for us to put runs on the board. We're second in zone rating, first in errors, second in defensive efficiency. We're third in runs against. So we are just looking like a force to be reckoned with. If we can get the offense up a little bit with the OBP, don't really care about average, just get the OBP up. We'll be looking like a World Series favorite. As long as the pitching stays hot. Jack Perkins on pace for 5 hour WAR. You love to see it. Career high in innings pitched, on pace for. That's great. Tarnik, forfeit. I mean, we'll take it. And Rojas, 4.65 fit, and he'll be in the bullpen for now. So yeah, let's start the opening day. Start the trading deadline. See if we got any offers. We do not. I was looking at Jordan Alvarez, but nothing there. See if there's any good players on Varsho, Fujinami. We're not dealing with that cancerous reliever. Brady Singer looks pretty good. 3 mil. We don't need a starter though, and he might be a problem with his personality. 3 Bork, Tel Marte. Almost traded for him. What was the trade they did with Arizona for Sterling Thompson? Okay, that's a fair trade. Fair trade, fair trade. He led the league in average a couple years ago. Fair trade right there. How the Rockies doing? They're not good, per usual. The Giants are back in last place after making the playoffs last year. Jordan Alvarez, Tyro Estrada signed to a minor league deal. Jeez. That's what I mean. I don't understand how Tyro Estrada with these ratings can be a minor league deal and then put up 3 WAR. He should be getting at least like a 4 year, $44 million deal or something. But with no expansion teams, nobody to give him money, the talent is kind of spread out. I mean, we have guys in our AAA that, like Brendan Malone. That's the same thing as Estrada almost. Brendan Malone, and then Geraldo, like similar profile. Lawler could do that. Luis Valdez, I mean, is not too far off. Arias is already there. Just a lot of guys are just like really similar to what you can get. So, all right, we'll skip to the next day. See if we got an offer. Nope, no offers. We're not going to really bother with the trade deadline because we already have our team. There's nothing really that can make us that much better. We're kind of we need to get our bats going a little bit. We don't have any 40-man spots, so we'll play one more game for the sim, just for fun, kind of a mid-season play through cruise. We're still playing them like every second day. So, all right, David Leal gives up a two-run home run, another run. If he struggles here, we're gonna bring in Rojas, and we should have brought him in earlier. Oh well, bringing in Rojas, and he struggles. And we're going to bring in another lefty, Mason Montgomery. See if we can get around the board. We do not. One more inning, Adam Mason, and he's struggling too. I love having these guys with a lot of stamina in the bullpen because our starters are not going to go long. All right, we are threatening. We don't do anything. And let's see how we finish. Nothing. All right, we lose 8-0 to the Red Sox. We'll finish the series with them, and then we'll end the episode. Rookie of the month, Duke Ekstrom. Love to see it. He had a 1.88 ERA. K's walk rate, not really there to my liking, but he'll develop a little bit. All right, Tarnik. Cruz out there. And we look good. And Tarnik was hurt. So fantastic. Now bringing Moran to go an inning and a half. And be the follower because he knows he's going to go a little longer, so his stuff will be worse. There we go. And then we'll just bring in Beeks. All right, we're threatening, nothing. Bring in Beeks. Then we'll bring in Rogers. And then we'll kind of go Mason for one more inning. He's 55%, but we trust. Yep. There we go. And then we're going to bring in Holloway. 1-0. Let's go. Holloway does his job. And then we bring in Win. Maybe he can go 2 innings. And 3-0 is 4-0. All right. You love to see it. And we're going to get Elder ready. And he'll come in to close it out. Gives up a home run. And then gets the job done. So unfortunately, we lose Tarnik. He doesn't even go an inning. See what his diagnosis is. Come on. Don't be too bad. Don't be too bad. Don't be too bad. Don't be too bad. We don't even know when Baumeister's going to be available. So, but really the plan is we do have a lot of starters. So if we do get hurt, just make sure it's not like a super long injury like Tommy John or something like that. Because that would be really frustrating. Um, but yeah, I'll be back when we figure out the diagnosis. All right, we're back, and after losing to the Tigers in the first and second game of the series, we find out that Tarnik tore his rotator cuff, and he'll be out for the rest of the season. Man, just a guy who got the TCR and ended up being in a rotation, pitching well. Now he has a torn rotator cuff. I don't know how he'll recover from this, but extremely sad. Um, Fortunately for us, Baumeister is back at the perfect time. So we'll have him fill in there. But really sad situation. Hope his recovery goes well. We do have the GOAT Jameson as our um, trainer, but we'll see. We do have Crochet on the waiver wire. We'll see if we want to take a chance, but I think we're okay. Let's leave that slot open. So that's going to do it for this episode. We will be back with the next episode later. I think it's going to be episode 14. So, all right, kind of sad news, but we're still in first place and we're fighting for a playoff spot. So, have a good one. Ciao.